Okay, how are we doing today? Hope that you all are having a fantastic day today. Just want to take a couple of minutes here to just talk to you briefly about some of the things that I have discovered over the weekend through some of the sessions and trainings and exposure that I've had, specifically in the areas of how you're interacting with people, how you're influencing people, um, and even though I don't want to overwrite something that I've learned today, I have to share it with you, and that's what I plan to do. Um, I was on a webinar this weekend. A webinar is like a conference call. It's like a business conference call. And I was communicating in a community with some individuals, and we were just talking briefly about business and business ventures and how we were conducting business. Um, and it was very, very interesting, and I like the concept of what I've heard, and I discovered the fact that this particular group very well synchronized with what I was thinking. But one of the things that I have been doing, I've been so busy in business and developing and structuring that I almost missed a connection, and a very vital connection. Because, see, I know what I feel within my heart. I know what I have as far as my goals and my missions for business. I know what I feel within me that I want to do for other people as far as offering value. And it's important that we make sure that that comes across right. It's important to me that you truly understand that Darrell McCutchen is truly trying to help. That Darrell McCutchen is genuinely offering integrous value. Now, I'm stressing that only because of the fact that there are other activities that are going on in and around us, including myself, that are less than integrous, that are guided towards getting more gain in some other areas that may or may not benefit you, okay, either in business or in relationships. So it is very, very important that we are doers of our word. That what we are offering is exactly that, that you're laying it on the table, and what it is, it truly, truly is. So we're talking about how you're influencing people. If you look at where you are within a relationship, if you look at where you are potentially in business, and you may wonder, well, why is my relationship not moving in a direction that I want it to go? Maybe you need to look at what you're bringing to the table, and if what you're bringing to the table is really what it is, and if it is going to yield the results that you want. If what's in your head and what's in your heart is matching what's coming out of your mouth. It applies the same scenario even in business, and how we influence people to maybe want to do business with us or interact with us or even want to be around us. You see, people will judge and learn more from you by what they see versus what they hear. Okay? That is the most impacting education for people in watching what you do and how you're doing it. Making sure that what you say that you're doing is really what you're doing. And that is so profound in a lot of different ways in our lives. And again, it's not only just in business, but it's also in your personal relationships. So I really felt the presence of this learning experience for me this weekend. Not to say that it's something that I wasn't practicing, but it's important that I convey this to some of you out there that may not be understanding or understand the significance of the power of influence and exercising influence in the right way. Okay, in the right way. Again, I had a fantastic weekend this weekend. I celebrated a birthday this weekend. And in the course of celebrating that weekend, I received so many well wishes from friends and family and business associates. Now, last year, it wasn't the same scenario. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful that people cared enough to drop me a dime and say, Darrell, happy birthday today. And that was just so doggone neat. And I just want to thank everyone that took the time out to extend that. But I sat there and I had to think about that because I would have loved to have heard from those same people last year. It's just a wonderful connection. But again, on my previous video, I talked about the now time in my life. And it is a now time in my life. And I'm so happy that it's not about me, but it's about how people feel about me. That people feel the okayness to want to make that phone call or to send that text or to send that email. And even though we may say that we are not affected by what people think about us. We truly, truly are in some ways. And I just want to thank everyone that did take the time out, again, as I say again, to extend their wishes. And I want you to understand that the significance of the wishes was not just in receiving the wish for the birthday's sake. The significance to me was the thought of to extend the wish. The thought of the extra thought out of their day, without of their time, without of their outside of their agendas, to take that time out to say, "Happy birthday! I wish you well." Um, it's good stuff, and we owe that to individuals to be the best that we can be in their lives. If you're jumping into someone's life, either in a relationship or in a business association, you owe that person to be the best that you can be, to be privy to be in their lives. Okay? That's the way I really want to pull that together. If it makes sense to you, I hope it does. Because it does make a lot of sense. Influence is so important and is so essential in how we interact, because we all are some influence to somebody. Again, whether you work with them, whether you're in a relationship with them, whether you're in business with them, you are influencing or you're influenced by someone. Okay? And to maintain a great state of existence, then we all need to practice to be the best influence that we can possibly be. So with that being said, I'm going to leave you on that note. Stay plugged in with me. I've got some other good stuff that I'm going to be sharing with you next week. Some things I'm just going to be giving away. Some things you'll either get by audio, you'll get by mail, or you can always tune into the videos and receive whatever offerings that I may potentially have for you for that day. So with that being said, I wish you all have a fantastic day.